What if you could get some of these really cool looking always on displays for your S23 Ultra, or wallpapers that are solely meant for your phone, or get some more control over your phone's volume controls, or even give your S Pen some superpowers you didn't know it had. So the S23 Ultra looks really good, and there's no reason that the always on display shouldn't. And trust me, you aren't going to find these in your phone. They look so cool, so unique, and no one around you is going to have these. They show you the time, the date, and even the music that's playing. In fact, you get AOD notifications as well. The app is called Movies Edge, and it basically gives you a ton of these always on displays that you could choose from. You like something? Just apply. And it's amazing that they let you make edits in terms of size and colors, so you could make something that matches your mood or based on the outfit of the day. And similarly, you could go into Edge lights and choose from these various Edge lighting styles. And there are quite a lot of these. Also, you could choose from all of these color themes or let the music album cover decide the color theme. Super cool. Next is a wallpaper app, and that contains wallpapers specifically for the S23 Ultra. They're centered more around the punch hole. It's also got some dynamic or animated wallpapers that look really good. The app is called Whole Pics, and it's got super high resolution, very crisp wallpapers, and it's got quite a mix of colors too. I mean, the variety is really awesome. And these are the live wallpapers or the animated wallpapers, and they look really good. I mean, just look at a few of these over here. They're such high quality, very high refresh rate. They don't look laggy at all, and it's going to look really good. Now, obviously, you can download them from within the app or set them as your home screen or lock screen wallpaper. And guys, if you're interested, I do have 30 promo codes to give away to you guys for Whole Pics, and all you've got to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and DM me there asking me for promo codes to Whole Pics. I'll give them out to you first come first serve basis. Now, the next thing you have to do is to take control of sound on your phone. For example, you can get yourself matching volume controls depending on your system theme. And so depending on your wallpaper, you can actually redesign these volume controls to just look better. And these controls provide you with more control over your music playback. You could go into the equalizer, increase the bass, reduce instrumentals, and even quick switch to another preset that's already in these controls. This app is called Sound Assistant. Again, you can find it in the Galaxy store, and it lets you control sound on your phone like how. For example, you can preset the volume of every app that you use for, listening to stuff. For example, Instagram, I look at Reels, and I can preset Instagram to 50%. Then there's media manner mode. So if I switch my sound profile to mute, it'll also mute my media volumes. And I can even configure my volume keys to switch between previous and next track and not just volume. I mean, there are a couple of more things, but they may not be everyday use things. However, feel free to explore this app. There's a ton over here. Now, if you go into my camera settings, you'll see something called as Camera Assistant, and that gives you more control over how your phone takes photos. For example, if I set picture softening to medium or high, it actually improves the over-aggressive sharpening that S23 Ultra tends to apply. I could also go into capture speed and prioritize speed, and that way I can capture photos of moving objects like my pet even better. And if you see, there's actually a difference in the speed with which the S23 Ultra can then take photos. I can even set how many photos should my phone take when a timer ends. So not just one, I could take 7 photos, and that way have more options to choose from. I mean, there are a whole bunch of settings that you could play around with and set them basis what you think is best for you. The app is called Camera Assistant, and you can get that in Galaxy Store. Just go ahead and search for Camera Assistant, and that's the one from Good Lock Labs that you need. And guys, if you're enjoying these apps, do me a tiny little favor to show some support. All you've got to do is hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon. That's it. Now let's move on to the next app. Now, if you know, there is an inbuilt screen recorder in your S23 Ultra, but it only records your screen up to 1080p. This is despite the fact that the screen actually has a higher resolution, right? It's about 1440p. That's why you should get a Z screen recorder. This will record the screen of your phone at 1440p resolution, the peak resolution of your display. And that way you just get a higher quality screen recording than you would with the inbuilt screen recorder. So when I take out my S Pen, it makes this sound. But when I put it back, it does this. Pretty cool. Also, when you press the S Pen button and double tap on the screen, it opens up a quick note for you. But I've changed that to screen write. So when I double tap, it takes a screenshot and lets me write immediately. Or in fact, I could immediately write on the calendar with that action and not the default quick note. So it's this app called Pentastic, which again, you'll download from the Galaxy store, and it basically gives your S Pen superpowers. You can change the pointer design to any of these. I mean, it could be a heart, it could be a little crocodile, or it could be a piggy. I mean, it's up to you. You could choose the sound it makes when you put the S Pen back, including adding your own custom sound, which is what I've done. And right here, you can configure what your S Pen should do when you press the button and double tap on the screen. So you can actually launch any of these apps, or you could do any of these actions with the default being create note, but I like write on calendar because that is something that I prefer for myself. Alright, and that's pretty much it, guys. Those were some apps for the Galaxy S23, the S23 Plus, or even the S23 Ultra, and I thought I'll share them with you and help you enjoy your phone a little bit more. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If this was helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon, and mark all. Really helps the channel grow. I'll see you guys in the next one.